This is Christmas Eve Goodnight by Daniel Cushman. If you were a critter at the frozen North Pole, cozy and warm in a barn drifter hole, what would you say on Christmas Eve night? How would you tell your mama and papa good night? If you were a snowman with a long carrot nose, coal for your eyes and a scarf for your clothes, in your bed that's 0 degrees Fahrenheit, how would you wish your frosty papa good night? Brrr, brrr. If you were a bear amid glaciers and snow, curled warm on the ice as frosty winds blow, nuzzled close to your mama and her fur soft and white, how would you tell your polar mama good night? Grrr, grrr. If you were a mouse, all snug in your bed, with cocoa and cheese and freshly baked bread, settled deep in your pillow in the soft candlelight, how would you tell your mousy mama good night? Squeak, squeak. If you were a soldier, a nutcracker bold, on guard 'neath the tree in a quiet household, cracking sweet walnuts in one single bite, how would you tell your brave papa good night? Crack, crack. If you were a warm, spicy gingerbread man, curled up in your bed made of sweet marzipan, with a soft, comfy pillow of Turkish delight, how would you wish your ginger papa good night? Crunch, crunch. If you were an elf making toys with your friends, at your bench in the workshop when the day finally ends, in the language of elves as you switch off the light, how would you wish your elf buddies good night? If you were a dove getting ready to rest, high up in the barn in a warm feather nest, winds rattle the rafters but the shutters hold tight, how do you tell your peaceful mama good night? Coo, coo. If you were a reindeer in a stall filled with hay, your papa all set to be hitched to a sleigh, with a harness of bells for the long evening's flight, how would you tell your flying papa good night? Jingle, jingle. If you were a robot, a toy made of tin, with a brass-covered gearbox and a zinc-plated chin, your gears softly whirring and your eyes shining bright, how would you tell your metal mama good night? Bzz, clank, bzz, clank. There is somebody else, if you choose to believe, with good wishes to share on this cold Christmas Eve. He calls out to the world from his sleigh in full flight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. That was Christmas Eve Goodnight by Daniel Cushman.